Hi guys, I just spent way too long trying to balance my camera on my dashboard and my purse, so I'm just gonna hold it. But we are doing an inside the dressing room at Charlotte Russe today, and I'm really excited. I haven't done one in a while. I usually order online from there, but it's been a while, so I don't know what size I am. I think I'm between a 1 or a 2, so we're gonna find out today. But my mall doesn't have the Charlotte Russe Plus. This one does. So I figured I'd make the trip out here today and see what they have in stores, because my online shopping cart for Charlotte Russe currently has like $400 worth of stuff in there. So I'm hoping a lot of the stuff that's in my cart is also in the store so I can really see how it looks on. And I can't make a $400 purchase, so I'm gonna really see what I like. I wish I could, but I'm gonna see what I like, and maybe there's gonna be some surprises in there too. So we're gonna do an inside the dressing room. I don't know how to do intros that well, so here we go. This first item is not something I would usually pick for myself. I saw it on the rack and I was like, let me at least try it. And then once it was on, I actually really liked it. So it's kind of a duster shirt hybrid. It has that high-low in the front. It is a top. It buttons. There's 3 buttons. One of them is busted on the one I picked. But then it has this kind of flyaway feature. So if you have a black base underneath like I did, it really lets the shirt be the star of the show. And there's a lot of colors going on, which I really like and I don't really do often. Some of the stripes don't add up, which is kind of bothers me, but other than that, I really like the flowy nature of this. Next is the little plaid blazer. I thought this was really cute on the rack, and I have this idea in my head of a plaid blazer, and I got the correct one later on, you'll see. This one isn't a 1X, it is a little snug. But there is a button, so it doesn't really look that great. I think it looks better unbuttoned, but it does have cute red undertones. So this one definitely looks better unbuttoned. I did have room on the back and the arms. I always kind of do that little arm test to make sure it's not tight anywhere, but this one I would probably size up in. Next, I just grabbed a plain yellow t-shirt. This one isn't a 1X. I feel like it fits fine for the purposes. I was just gonna use it as a layering piece. So this one was really soft. I really like the color of it. But yeah, just a little layering piece for the rest of the video. This jacket is one of the things that was in my online cart, so I really wanted to try it on. This one is definitely a jacket and not a blazer. This one has yellow undertones, whereas the other one had the red. So this one has a little bit of yellow in the plaid and in the houndstooth. So I really like that. It's something different, and especially if you pair it with a yellow top like I did, it'll really make it pop. So this one was a 2X. It was a little big in the sleeves, but everywhere else it felt fine. And I liked where it hit on me on the waist and everything. And then I just wanted to show you it buttoned and zipped up. It will button and zip. I'm a size like 14, 16, and this was a 2X, got on, was comfortable. I never know what to do with that little belt across the bottom. A lot of jackets have that, and I never know what to do with it, and it's really clunky if you leave it open, so I'm not really digging that design piece, but it was there. I put it up. Here's the same jacket in a 1X. I just wanted to compare the two, and I did feel like the 1X gave me a better fit in the arms, but I feel like the 2X would be a better fit overall. I am loving skirts like this for fall. I feel like everyone needs at least one. This one I got in a plain black. It is a button down, a little A-line, so it's not super skatery, but it's not clinging to you. It's the perfect kind of just straight down with a little bit of flare, so it's not clinging anywhere. It goes down to a really good place on me. You can wear it kind of higher on your waist without it being too short in the back. And where I placed it on my waist, it gave me a really good length. It's right above my knees, so I really like that. And there is pockets in the front, so I always love a functioning pocket. Those buttons are real though, so you do run the risk of things coming unbuttoned or gapping, but I felt they were pretty safe. This skirt was in a 2X, and I did have a little bit of room. So if you're unsure, the 2X will be a little roomier, especially if you have, wider hips or a bigger stomach. I feel like that's a good option for you. And it also is a stretchy material. Okay, this is another thing that was in my cart. I really wanted a golden grandpa sweater. So this one is big and slouchy. This one is also in a 2X. Nice and slouchy around the arms and the chest. It does cling to my stomach. I think a lot of things are gonna do that for me because that's where I carry a lot of my weight. But it is big in the places where I want it to be big, which is like around the chest, and it's not tent-ish, but it does give you extra room. I also think this is a really good length. It hits right below my hips, which I like. I don't like a crop sweater. I feel like if you're wearing a sweater, you want it to be big and cozy. It has a nice waffle knit and a V-neck, so it's not too constricting. And I just really love the color on this one. They did have a few other colors like baby pink and forest green, but I really like the golden color. Okay, I want to point out how terrible this lighting is. This is my second trip back from the racks and I got a different changing room, but the lighting is really bad, so apologies in advance. So this is a mauve suede moto jacket, and this was also a thing in my cart, and it really caught my eye in the store too. I just think this is so cute. I love the color, very different, and I love the style of this jacket. It really hits me at a really good place, and just the shape of it gives me a good shape, so I really, really like this one. I'm just trying to give you a better idea of the color. I did end up buying this, so you will see it in a haul and you'll see it in the better lighting of my bedroom, but this one is in a 2X and I felt like that was the best fit for me. I also want to show you it zipped, so it will zip. This is a 2X again. Who actually wears their jackets like this zipped? Basically no one, but I want to show you that it will zip in case you do get really cold. This duster really caught my eye. I don't really wear a lot of dusters, but the jewel tones on this one, like the blues and the purples, I really like that. So a duster is kind of like an outerwear piece. It's just like a shirt over what you're wearing. It has the 3 buttons in the middle and then everything will kind of shoot out from there. It's essentially just like a really nice robe that you can wear out as an outfit. So I really like the floral design on this one. It gives you a nice kind of like witchy vibe, like you can spin and you have that nice flowy effect, but I really like this one. Again, I really like the colors, and it's really good if you're wearing a plain black outfit, pop this on over it and you're gonna look so elevated. This next pink jacket, this is in a 2X, it's corduroy. This is kind of what I went in there for. Seeing this online made me really want to buy it, and then putting it on, it didn't really come up to my expectations. So I was hoping for like a 90s vintagey kind of jacket, and I don't know, it just didn't, I didn't really like it once it was on. It's really cute. I love the color. The color is something so different. I think it just looked kind of frumpy once it was on me, and I thought it'd give like a better slouchy look. So it didn't really live up to my expectations, which is a bummer because it looked so cute online. I have been on the hunt for an oversized denim jacket, and I tried this one on. This one is in a 2X. It is oversized. It's really long, so this one goes past my butt, so it's kind of like a shirt dress kind of length. I liked it, but I didn't love it. It has distressing all over it, so I think that's a really cute design detail, and I really like this wash of denim. So it didn't really feel like oversized and big up top, which is kind of where I wanted it to. I think the oversized part of it just came from the length. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a good option. But for me, I kind of wanted it big all over. And then I just want to show you, I buttoned 2 just to kind of get it close, but it will button all the way. So again, this is a 2X. I'm like a size 14, 16. It will button all the way if you need it to. Here's the plaid jacket idea I had in the beginning of the video that I got to execute right now. I wanted like that oversized menswear plaid jacket, and this is what I had in mind, and this is what I got. So I was very happy that they had an oversized one. This one I just didn't like the quality. It was kind of like puckered in weird places, but this was the idea I was going for. So I'm on the right path. So this one, oversized, hits me right below the butt. It is a little, there's too much fabric in the arms for me, but I did like how it hit everywhere else. I just didn't like the construction on this. I feel like it could have been tailored a little differently, but if you need this for like a one-off thing, like a Halloween costume, this is a good bet. Plus Russe always has a really good sales. Every jacket I tried on this day was half off, so most of the jackets were like $20. I love mustard colored things and I love skirts, so I had to try on this corduroy mustard skirt. So this is one of those skirts that will come completely unraveled and you kind of wrap yourself in and then zip it up. This one didn't have the hook and eye, so I was a little nervous about that, but I did trust it that it would stay up. But I do prefer it to have a hook and eye up top just so you know something's gonna keep you in case something dramatic happens. And this is in a 2X, and I did have a little gapping around the waist, so maybe I could have went to a 1X, but I also feel like the cling on my stomach would have been a little worse. So the gapping wasn't too bad. I can live, and especially if you're gonna have a thicker shirt to tuck in, I feel like that would fill it out a little bit more. So this one doesn't have an A-line cut to it. This one is truly straight down. It does cling to my pooch just a little, but I feel like with better underwear, I could have fared better. All right, finally we have a crop top, and I grabbed this one solely because of the dramatic arm. I love a bell sleeve, and this one is in a really nice forest green. It's kind of looking a little darker in this dressing room lighting. This one has that boob outline, which I don't really like. I don't dig it. It usually cuts me across the boob, but this one actually fit my full boob. And then it has buttons down the front, and I was experiencing some gapping. I think they're just too far apart. I don't really know how I would style this. I kind of just popped it on over the skirt, and I don't mind it that way. I would just find maybe a higher waisted skirt because there is a lot of gapping on the top of this. But something about the arms intrigued me, very witchy, and we know I love a big dramatic arm. So I was very torn about getting this because I love the arm so much, but I'm not really into crop tops anymore. Okay, so that was my Charlotte Russe inside the dressing room. I ended up picking out a lot of things, and then a few of these things I did end up buying, and you'll see in a haul on Wednesday. So I didn't really have luck with picking out things that were similar sizes so I can compare. So I still don't know what really size I am, and I just want to apologize again for the bad lighting in there. My other Charlotte Russe that doesn't have plus size has great lighting, and yet this one has plus size but bad lighting, so it's a trade-off. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you Wednesday.